This week on China Union, it's going to be a quick video. I'm a little busy with stuff, but I wanted to do a video just on approaching 2,000 viewers. So it's kind of a special one, and I wanted just to look at what do I watch on YouTube. So someone who does YouTube, what do I follow? And I'll go through my, a lot of them photography channels, so that's going to be it, and there's going to be some extra ones in there as well. So let's run through the list. Number one, and a channel that influences me a lot, is Digital Rev TV. They review cameras in a very entertaining way. I don't think that they're the best from a technical standpoint. I don't think they're the best photographers, but if you add the whole package together, and the number one most important thing, they are the most entertaining YouTube review site there is. And there's this one video recently at Photokina. So this is them at Photokina, and they are just getting up to their hijinks, and they're going around. All of them have their own cameras. All of them are filming at the same time. They meet like the weirdest cast of characters. They get into some of the weirdest situations you can see. And genuinely, it's the most like entertaining thing I find on YouTube. It's really genuine, and it's just fun to watch. So they could be reviewing almost anything. They could be reviewing watches or cars or even electronics, but they review cameras. So I watch it for that, but mostly I watch it because they're just super entertaining. My second video, or my second channel that's highly influential, is David Hancock. So I've met David Hancock in person. We've hung out once and we talk online all the time. David Hancock's channel is actually like what my channel is based off of. So you'll see here, he does just a lot of reviews on cameras, and he talks about photography. He's also hugely into film photography as well. And if you see his videos like this one on the Seagull 4B, in this video, it's a 30-minute video about one camera. When I made my channel, my whole goal was like, I'm not doing a 30-minute video on one camera. I'm doing like a 10-minute video, 3-minute video, but he's doing a 30-minute video on one camera, and he goes into much more depth, and he has much more patience than me. So he wants to let you know, you bought this camera, how it's the best way to use it, what are its best features, and like goes over just like teaching people photography. And he is a great teacher himself, and he's great at photography himself. So David Hancock, if there was no David Hancock, there'd probably be no my channel. So I stole a lot of my ideas from him, and on top of it, he's an amazing guy, great guy too. My third favorite one is Torrent, and he's another great film-based YouTuber. His channel is like just very stylistically very different. It's all black and white. So his videos are all shot on black and white. I think he shoots them in color and then edits it to black and white. And the thing I really like about his stuff is he just kind of gives you an idea of, here's a video right here. Like if you were living in London and you liked film photography and you were into that, like what would your life be like? And that's a really cool thing I get from his channel. So it's just a really like location specific, and he's also like a very great photographer too, but he just kind of like spells it out for me. Like if I liked film and I was living in this country, like what would I be doing? What would I be shooting? How would I be thinking about stuff, and who would I be meeting? And Ade, like, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I believe it's Ade. He's doing that to like a T. So just a very personal channel, and a very great channel, and his style and stuff are just like spot on, from like his, the black and white, his voiceovers, the cameras he reviews. He reviews like kind of affordable cameras. So you got like a lot of Olympus rangefinders, and then you have a lot of Russian stuff. So like a really good mix of stuff. I don't think a lot of people are looking at that. So I'm looking more at like Japanese SLRs and things like that, and he's looking at like kind of this other realm of cameras too. So another great channel, and also another great guy too on YouTube. Fourth channel is a pretty popular one and a pretty new one, Negative Feedback. These are like new kids on the block. They're also in the United Kingdom. I don't know if they're in London. I'm not great about the geography stuff, but they like go out and shoot, and I don't know, it feels like more millennial than me, or more, or it's younger. That's definitely not my generation, but they're going out there and they're making these videos of them just going around shooting. They're also into film photography. The one thing that they do amazing is their style, their music choices, their intros, their thumbnails are on point. Like these guys, I don't know if they just studied design or anything in school, but they're just on point, and they're pretty good photographers as well. They're going out shooting pretty high-end gear, so like Mamiya 6s and like a M3s and like I think they have an M6 too, but some pretty high-end gear and some pretty great gear. But at the same time, it doesn't, like that stuff doesn't make the videos great, or that stuff doesn't make these things great. They're great on camera, and they film it extremely well. So totally legit channel. I think they're kind of like if you're looking at how YouTube's going and where it's going to be, I think these guys are like on point, like saying like, it's going to be like this, we're going to be very stylistic, we're going to do it this exact way, and they are nailing it. So they're raising the bar for all the people who do this type of stuff, and I think it's great. And this seems like a very fun channel to work on, and they are taking it pretty lightly, but they're doing just amazing work. So negative feedback, high praise. My fifth camera related or photography related channel is Kenneth Wajda. So Kenneth Wajda, really interesting. He's a photographer from Colorado. That's what he opens the video up with. Like he always says, I'm Kenneth Wajda, a photographer from Colorado. It's like a similar setup to like this right now, but extremely simple setup. But he does like a daily photography YouTube. So he's like blowing up right now, and I think we talk about YouTube, if you do a daily, it's actually really good. For me, it would be extremely difficult to do, but he can do it. He's pulling it off, and I'm always tuning in every day too. So, dailies work, and he just kind of talks about him, how he shoots, where he's been, what he does, and a really great channel. So, if you want to look into like a lot of just stories about photography, buying stuff, he gets like insane deals. Like you think I get deals, like this guy gets like crazy deals, like almost theft-ish deals, but he just gets it insanely good camera deals, and he just knows what he's looking for. So Kenneth Wajda's channel is a pretty fun channel to tune into. I watch it every day. So what about non-photography related channels? One that's kind of photography related, non-photography related is Casey Neistat, or Neistat. I think it's Neistat. He runs a daily vlog too, and the thing about his channel, so Casey Neistat's production value and entertainment value are extremely high. He seems to be living like this super cool life where he's doing a lot of great stuff, and he does it daily, which means I know how much time it takes to put into each video, how much time he has to edit a day and film a day, and that amount of work he's putting into it is amazing, and it's paying off for him in huge ways. In terms of, where's the future of YouTube, I think like Casey's hitting it on the head. Like it's going to be daily, it's going to be daily content, it's going to be pretty personal, and it's going to be pretty entertaining. So he's kind of like at the edge of that and pushing it and pushing YouTube in a lot of ways too. So Casey Neistat, if you watch YouTube, I would tune into his channel. And if you're a maker, you're doing videos, you can learn so much just by watching his videos in terms of consistency, storytelling, and then how he approaches his subject. So he is amazing. He's like a total role model. Another non-camera one that I really like, Frank Howarth. Frank makes, my brother told me about this. My brother's like not even into woodworking, and me and him are both obsessed with this. And I met Frank last year in Kansas City at a maker, or like a woodworking thing. He makes these turned wood bowls. So he takes a piece of wood, he puts it on this lathe and spins it and cuts it out, and he makes these bowls. He uses so many different techniques like animation, stop motion, and then he has overheads. He's just got so much going on, and not only does he make gorgeous stuff, but he makes these videos in a really gorgeous and organic way. And so I got to meet Frank, and extremely nice guy. He was extremely open about how he does things, and one of the things you notice when you meet him is he has a stutter, and it doesn't stop him from doing YouTube. So even if you think you have a camera and you can do all these things, making a YouTube channel is pretty hard. Making it work is pretty hard. I'm not no expert at it with 2,000, but he, with what he has, he makes it work, and he does an amazing work. So easily one of my favorite channels, and I actually watch like every single episode. Like if it's up, I'm watching it. So Frank makes, if you just want to watch someone make cool stuff in a cool way, totally check it out. Lastly, two up-and-coming channels, Eric Wallstrom. He does film stuff too. Great photographer, and he does, his videos are pretty cool too. And he's just kind of like an average, everyday person who's making YouTube content, taking photography. I don't think he takes it too seriously, and he takes it in a very casual way, but just like pursuing the YouTube thing on the side, like a lot of us. So a lot of us do not do this full time. It's like we have regular jobs and we do YouTube on the side. He's just another one of these guys in a very entertaining channel, very nice to watch. And he also is doing this huge like user photo submission thing right now, which I think is a really cool thing. It takes a lot of time and effort to do those type of things. So when someone can pull it off, you have to like rep them. So Eric Wallstrom. Hope I'm saying his name right. This one's a personal one too, Jay Anthony. Jay Anthony reviews watches, and he reviews like high-end watches. So I used to have a joke a couple years ago, and I said, if you really want to make money on YouTube, you should be reviewing Rolex watches. And then I was at this YouTube thing with this, I was at this YouTube event in Austin, and I met him, and he said, I review like Rolexes on YouTube. And I was like, I can't believe it. He's a really cool guy. I helped him kind of get his camera, a little bit stuff with his camera, helped him pick out a camera to film videos with, gave him some tips, and he's kind of like running with it. So a very cool channel just about things I wouldn't do, like cars and watches, but you know, it's kind of nice to see other people you know in your same situation. They have full-time jobs, they're doing this on the side, like really still take it seriously and be really passionate about it. So, you know, I tell everyone, if you want to do a YouTube channel, just go ahead and get started. Like, don't wait. If you have a phone or something, just get started, start filming yourself, and eventually you'll get to somewhere where you're pretty happy with it. And it just takes a lot of time and effort, but it pays off. And J. Anthony, someone in my neighborhood, someone else in Austin, is just another like person like that. So another personal pick. So that ends this video. I hope you guys liked it. And who do you guys watch? So what other photo channels do you watch? What other channels do you think are great on YouTube? Put it in the comments, and then I will also be replying to those things as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not a basic camera video, but wanted to do something special for my 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy. Can't believe it's coming up so fast. But thanks for that. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for hanging in there. I know I almost quit beginning of the year, but I'm happy I didn't, and happy I stayed back on. So thanks guys, and I will be back again next week with more reviews. Thank you. Bye.